Today, the Supreme Court overwhelmingly decided the Constitution allows the government to disarm anyone who poses a credible threat to the physical safety of another, in this case from a man with a restraining order against him for domestic violence. The man argued he could not be disarmed because only gun laws rooted in the nation's founding history and tradition can comply with the Second Amendment. The court rejected that argument in an 8-1 ruling.
I think that's what's coming through here, the idea of trying to keep citizens of all walks of life safe in the United States.
Chief Justice John Roberts wrote the majority opinion, saying in part, quote, "We conclude only this. An individual found by a court to pose a credible threat to the physical safety of another may be temporarily disarmed consistent with the Second Amendment." Justice Clarence Thomas was the only member of the court to dissent. Still undecided are several landmark rulings, including the biggest abortion case since the court overturned Roe v. Wade 2 years ago. The question, is abortion access protected by federal law when a woman's health is at risk? That major case out of Idaho pitting the state's ban on abortions unless necessary to prevent death against the federal law guaranteeing that patients be given emergency care even when emergency care may include the termination of a pregnancy. The justice's decision could impact abortion bans in states across the country. Also still in front of the Supreme Court, does Donald Trump or any former president have absolute immunity from criminal prosecution? The case stems from the special counsel's case against Trump for his alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election, including the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Trump claims presidents cannot be prosecuted for official actions they took in office. And another Trump-related case asks if hundreds of people who stormed the Capitol on January 6th were improperly charged with obstruction because the law prosecutors used was written for business and financial crimes. The court has 12 cases left to decide, including the ones we just mentioned. The next batch of decisions is scheduled to be released on Wednesday. Christiane Cordero, ABC News at the Supreme Court.